Whenever the husband and I would go on a trip, we would leave the dog with our next door neighbors. The mom was a stay-at-home mom, the dad worked out of his home office, and they had 4 young children, so the dog loved being at their house because he always got a lot of attention, and they really loved having him because they didn't have their own pets. Sometime after my husband remarried, the family moved across the country and ended up literally 10 minutes from my mother. The mom had grown up in a small town not far from the city I grew up in, and they were moving back to be near her family and for better weather. Of course they were the first and only choice to get my dog, and they were absolutely thrilled at the offer. Well, somehow my husband found out about it and contacted them, and was aggressive enough about wanting him that they immediately got back to me, and let me know they didn't feel comfortable taking the dog as long as he didn't agree to it. They never felt super comfortable around him because he was so macho and could be aggressive, and even though they were already across the country, they understandably didn't want to be in the middle. He was living in a little townhouse with a tiny yard, and he and his wife were both working full-time. He actually had 2 jobs, so he was rarely there and the dog wouldn't get much attention at all. Electric fence for the dog to hang out in the yard the rest of the year. The former neighbors, however, live in a very large house on a huge piece of land right by the mountains where there's a lot of wildlife.